Hello, I'm Steve. Thanks for visiting the Patio Heat channel, where we provide visual concepts of infrared heating as well as tips for ideal patio comfort. Check out our patioheat.com website for sales and more information. Please tap that like button if you find this video useful, as it helps others find our channel. Now let's get heating. Alright, so this is a residential application here, and we have this structure up here. It's a trellis structure, and there's a sliding doorway that comes left to right here. It is indented slightly. I have 12 inches up here, and I also have 12 inches up here. Let's go ahead and look at all the dimensions that I do have. So overall dimensions, whoops, sorry about that. Let me turn on the right one. So overall dimensions I have the bottom of this trellis at 9'6", and the dimensions here are 14.7.5 by 7.11 inches. I do have the distance apart, this opening here at 12 inches, center to center at 1'3". I'm using a 3x6. I'm not quite sure what the true dimensions of this structure are or is. 10 inches on the height here, and then a 6-inch depth here, all around. So I think that's about it. I don't have this on any type of slope, which is important. So you can see here 9'6" here and 9'6" out here as well. So it's comes straight off the structure itself, and that's important that we don't have the heater at an angle in any way, otherwise it won't function properly long term and it will fail. Alright, so let me go ahead and turn that off. So the couple of there's only one real application that I would suggest, and that would be to use 2 of the 6,000 watt units based on the height and the amount of area that we're looking to cover. 6,000 watts, 240 volt, 25 amps a piece. You could put these on a control system or have them on a duplex switch, depending on how you would like to have that set up. Control systems give you the ability to turn it from 1% on to 100% on, and the duplex, it'd be 50% on or 100% on. You can see I've mounted it below these 2 beams coming across here. That's the third one in on each side, and I would like to have them a little bit further apart, but I really can't get the coverage I'm looking for, and it wouldn't look uniform if I placed one over here and left this one here. So that's why I have them as in the positions I have them. And you can see that the 6-inch bracket up here doesn't fit well with the 3-inch beam. So what you might want to do is just come up with your own prefabbed bracket, which would be this piece here, and just make it square, cut it straight down, something of that nature, or just utilize this bracket and just cut it. However, there will be cut marks on it, and it might discolor the steel, so something just to think about. Let's see what else we can tell you. Let's go ahead and just go right into the footprint of heat. Oh, and by the way, we are meeting all the clearances to combustibles here with this particular application. That's the below clearance, so we have 18 inches on all 4 sides and then 36 inches down. You can see that we're not touching the wall, and actually what I did was I took the units. They're not physically centered within the space here. They're exactly 18 inches off this wall here, and that'll give me the proper coverage. Out here there's no issue, and then we do have a clearance above the heater, and I'm going to turn off the ray just for a second so we can kind of focus on this here. So we have 6 inches on all 4 sides, 6 inches on top, and there's no clearance issue with that as well. Alright, turn that off. And then we'll go ahead and look at that ray again. So you can see the footprint of heat is really well for this space right here, and you're going to get a good coverage throughout this whole area. Now I just want to make a different suggestion, and that would be to take the unit possibly and let's just move it all the way up to the same elevation as the bottom of the this outer structure here, and possibly just move or delete one of these beams here. The reason why we need to go to the bottom edge of this structure here is because we still have that clearance issue that we need to be aware of below the heater. So, but it would kind of make the unit a little bit more aesthetically pleasing if we can get it higher up there. We can't move it into the right side here because of the clearances out here. Well, we can't move it here because the clearance is over here, and we can't move it any higher because of the clearance on this side here. You could go to a shorter unit, but you're just not going to get the footprint of heat that you might be wanting. However, a 5,000 watt unit might be the option that you're looking for. Let's just go ahead and throw one of those in here real quick and just take a look at what that might look like. I'm going to just move this kind of at the 18-inch. I need to turn off these clearances here for a second, and this is going to be just a quick, not precise, but let's move it right on top of this unit here, and we will delete this unit here. And you probably would want to center this unit more now that it's shorter. So I'm just going to go ahead and grab a little spot here, and we'll center it within the span like so. All right, and then we can actually physically move the unit up a little bit higher and match the bottom edge of this. We are still meeting the clearances to combustibles. This is the lower clearance here, and you can see that we're just right at the clearance, and then the above clearance on this unit would be like that, 6 inches all the way around, 6 inches on top. So, and then the footprint of heat would be slightly smaller, but and you know, I'm not getting the distance I would really like with this application height. That's why I didn't really choose that as number one option, but it is a doable option. And if you could, you know, if you wanted to get it to the same height of these beams here, that might be an option that you might look at. So I prefer the other option more. So let's just put that back here and look at that again. That would be my preferred option right there. All right, if you're looking for some assistance with your outdoor heating application, you would like us to review your plans, please send your information to designs@patioheat.com. I'm Steve, and again, please tap that like button. We are not monetized, we don't advertise, and therefore YouTube will not promote our channel unless we receive your appreciation, and we are very thankful for that. Thank you and have a great day.